I know. I see. I was about to tell you, yo, your chair look kind of dope, nigga. Now you got a gaming chair and shit.
Yeah,
You
got the little
fancy.
pillow and shit. Got the I got the back problems and shit. So I got the
You
little
fancy.
thing behind my back. Yeah, this shit is crazy. Shit is
Now you
dope.
fancy.
Footrest, all that. Yeah. Well, wifey fancy, so I can appreciate her fanciness though, because it helped me out on this one.
I guess so. All right, man. Let's get into it.
Everything conceivable. Turn that shit out, bitch. Big face beats.
MJ shit though, right?
Yeah.
We'll talk about it in the studio with the RecBoys though. It's showtime.
The hottest DJ
We
out
already let the
here.
horns go, right? Okay, look. I try to tell them nobody do it like these guys, so I'll explain it with La Sicaria. Two languages so y'all can get hit both ways.
Hit for the heat.
So we don't care if you throw shade. The RecBoys got it locked again. I'm talking the hottest guests, independent artists to the executive gems.
En la calle con el show número uno. Poniendo la presión como el chulo de los miércoles.
That's every Wednesday at 7. We're independent from past and present to future. Don't let me lose you, the show is
You
fire.
catch wreck, who get wreck, el mundo se prepare. Estamos internacional, nadie que se compare.
And they throw you the trivia, so you gotta be sharp. Chris think he know it all, so beat him and you quiet as
En
bar.
estaciones FM, YouTube and Facebook Live. Yeah, DJ Shot and Mr. Cat, thank you for watching.
RecBoys
Request aka Catch Wreck.
and DJ RecBoy Shaq.
So, RecBoys? Nigga, I love you. You in my heart every day, motherfucker.
RecBoys.
The RecBoys. I'm tapping with my guys, the RecBoys. You should tap in too.
In the studio, we're catching wreck.
That gets me every time, yo. What's shaking, my peoples? You already know what it is. DJ RecBoy Shot, Mr. Catch Rec. We are the RecBoys. Happy Hump Day, and we are in the studio. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. We got Miss Angie in the building. That's one half of the dynamic duo, Gabe and Angie.
Anne's the producer, man. Get her shit right, man. Ange, I got you, Ange.
She's something. She's the executive producer. She's manager. She's all of that. Shout out to Ange. Ange does a great job. Shout out to Big Face doing the intro and shoot. Am I nice in the building? Am I low life?
So yeah, salute to MI, man.
Am I in the building?
He the man who made this all possible.
Right, audio is cutting out. My audio.
It might be his. It might be his. Everything sounds good over here. But he the man who made everything possible tonight. Salute to him. We actually waiting on our guest, but we figured we get right to it. Before we get to it, Shot, I gotta talk my shit. I gotta talk.
I'm talking shit.
It's Wednesday. I gotta talk my shit. You know what I mean? I could appreciate the blend. Dope blend.
What blend?
Monica to the Nas joint. That was Ether, right?
Yeah.
I could appreciate it. It was dope. Fire.
Okay.
But it's two dudes, and you gotta be listening to some Hug Manati. You know what Hug Manati is?
Nah, I don't want to even know, nigga. That sounds like some Diddy shit. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know, my nigga. When you talking about two dudes, hug anything.
Yo, I'm saying before we get
I get into my groove with what I get into. You get into your groove with what
right. But you was playing it, and I could hear it, and it was messing with my groove because I'm on some. I'm listening to some Albie Al, some Meek Mill, some Remy Black that I'm actually waiting for part 2. Like that type, I'm listening, I'm getting hype, and you start playing some shit like that, and I'm saying here like, damn, should I make another drink? Like I don't understand.
Yo, my nigga, you gotta calm down because they laughing at me in the comments, my nigga. My zone is my zone, my nigga. Stop all that other shit, my nigga. You too violent. The shit that you listening to, my nigga.
Yo, word.
That shit. Just listen to that shit.
What you know about handing off a Glock? Yeah, I was listening. Yeah, it was.
I'm talking about. Nah,
I'm scared. I was getting my mind. I had a little 555 on earlier. I told you there's that one joint.
Shout out to Big Face 555. It's out. Go check it out.
No, it's not out yet. I got the joint. I got the exclusive 24th. Man, relax. Gotta relax. You gotta.
No, but I've seen Big Face posting a lot of shit.
He's promoting it as he should be, building up that anticipation.
Well, Big Face needs to hurry up and pull up because you only got.
He's coming. He's locked in. He's locked in. Yeah, we booked that over the weekend.
might try to-
I booked him on a Sunday, 7 o'clock in the morning type shit. Yo, listen, man, if I hit y'all up, I don't be playing. I will hit you up 3, 4, 5 in the, that's the type time I'm up. I'm running by 9, 10 o'clock. I done did everything you did by 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Got you.
Not you. I'm talking to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we did that.
Listen, don't hit me at, well, you know, you can hit me at 5 in the morning. It don't even matter. When I see it, I see it. You already know. But yeah, that we promoting that heavy. 555. All right. Big Face is our bro. Helped us out with the intro. This is the third one, 3P, MJ style. You heard it. If you didn't, go run it back. Go stream it. My bro, I see you. Absolutely.
Yo, shot. Hold on, we got.
What's up?
Oh, he in the building. Real quick, before we get the guy. I'm excited about the interview, by the way, because y'all know I'm from Brooklyn. I'm in that era where he was in that era. We're gonna get into all that. But yo, Big Face, man, you knew you were dropping the album. You knew your dates. You know we book out ahead of time. You should have been locked that in. It's not you know what I mean. It's not on me. But Shot, I'm hype. I'm ready to go. You already know what I was listening to before. You was on some Hug Minati type shit. You kind of almost fucked up my vibe. But we back on track.
You look like you gonna say something with Hug in it. I'm gonna mute you. I think you forgot who I was.
Forgot. You ain't do that shit this year.
I know.
Yeah,
so you must have forgot what I do and how I give it up. But yo, listen, man. Like Dash says, you gotta chill, man. That ain't no flex, Chris.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna talk to Dash till I get a part 2.
Nah, cause you was upset. Tell him why you was upset. Cause you didn't believe me at first. We're gonna talk. You want to start talking about some shit,
right?
Dash, do you want to listen? Can I get some?
We gotta bring them on the show so we can talk about it.
No, let me get some laughing faces and yeah, I know, right? So I thought, let me get some laughing faces if you guys want to hear this funny story that happened behind the scenes with me and Chris and the homie Dash. He said, put them on. I need some laughing faces. What's good? Oh, the homie Justin be hang in the building. What's up, man? We haven't heard from you either in a long time. What's happening? We got to get you on the show too. We got to catch up with you, see what you got going on. He said, tell the story. He didn't believe, Dash, that you said you was over there dog walking niggas. Like you had a whole. Dash said he had a whole dog walking.
I ain't hear that, but I definitely want to talk about it.
You want to talk about it? Because they're laughing.
We're gonna talk about it. Not tonight, but we're gonna talk about it. Because tonight, I already told you I'm excited about tonight, man. I looked up to this guy we have on the show. Quick story. So for everybody who know me, I grew up in Brooklyn in the 80s. You know what I mean? Around the time period when he was running around in Brooklyn through the 80s. I'm from Bushwick. You know what I'm saying? Locust and Broadway to be exact, right there by Southern Project, Marcy Projects, all that shit. He a couple projects away.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I'm watching the motion. I'm seeing everything happen. I'm watching how they were running through the neighborhood. And then I moved upstate, late 90s. You know what I mean? When I moved upstate is when I kind of lost touch because everybody who knows from upstate, they didn't have radio like that up there. You couldn't listen to Hot 97. There was no 105. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of lost touch until everything started. You know, I'm traveling back and forth. I'm picking up the mixtapes. I'm picking up whatever I could pick up when I'm going back down there. But as you move away, you don't go back as often. You know what I'm saying? So I'm losing touch of all that. So again, this dude from Queens, a lot of people get this fucked up. He's from Queens, moved to Brownsville. You know what I'm saying? Director, author, producer, artist, and yo, listen, man, the guy wears many hats, man. We talking about Thirstin Hard III.
Absolutely. We got to get him in here first.
I thought he was in there.
Nah, we waiting.
Oh, you said the homie was in there.
I'm talking about the homie in the chat, nigga.
Oh, so yeah, we could definitely finish this story with Black then. My bad. I thought that you got me excited.
Now you want to finish the story?
Yeah, I thought the guest was here.
No, we still waiting.
Was in the building. My bad.
Like you said, he wears many hats. He's gonna pull up. We already got that. He said before
you got me excited. Yeah. So let's get to it. I did not hear when they were talking about the Remy Black album. Y'all go check it out. The shit is crazy. A lot of ball work in there. Go check it out. But when he was talking about it, I did not hear him say. Maybe I tuned it out because you know I be having selective hearing. Even though I got big ears, I still hear what I want to hear. Right?
I get it.
I did not hear him say he was dog walking anybody. I heard him say he did his thing. He held his own. That's what I heard. And
he's in the building.
That's what I told him. I know I'm talking to him, you, and everybody else. Okay. And that's what I told him. So I'm interested to see part 2.
No. But what happened when
you telling me that he said otherwise? I didn't hear it.
You still didn't hear it?
Nah. But if he does feel that way, I'm still waiting on part 2 because I enjoyed part 1. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Was there any dog walking in part 1?
I thought both of them held their own.
So there was no dog walking.
And again, I was just learning about Black at that time. Like so I heard his music. I heard his music.
Bias ear then.
Yeah, I had of course. Everybody knows my history with. I know Remy. I know his real. Like you know what I'm saying. Like, of course. But when I heard that again, I heard he always knew he could work.
Look, uh-oh. It's there on the screen. You ain't got to look down. It's there.
Yeah, Yes, they was. Yes, they was. What?
Yes, there was. There was some dog walking.
I think he was. See you fucking.
No, I want to know what the people say. Because listen, I'm not. You never asked me what.
Yeah, I can't keep up with all these fucking comments. I gotta relax. Hold on, my bad.
I never said that there was dog walking. I never agreed to
You told me that he said that.
That's what I was telling you. And you know, I was watching it, but you said you were watching the same shit I was watching.
I was, but I didn't get that again. I didn't get that interpretation. No, not that I didn't see it. I ain't hear.
No, man, ain't no fucking interpretation. Stop. There ain't no interpretation. He said my exact words. Black, where are you at?
You know, Black come in here, talk shit, and then he get up out of here.
I know, right? Shout out to Papers. Papers is in the building.
Yeah, I seen he was in the studio yesterday too. That's kind of dope.
Really?
Not kind of dope. That's dope.
Okay.
That's super dope. He said not every song, but I compare it to Madison Pusha on the Clips album. Okay.
That's a good perspective on it.
That Clips album had me feeling some type of way.
Listen, let's talk about it. We got some time while we waiting for the guests. Clips. How you feeling? Out of 10.
How you feel?
No, I'm asking the questions, my nigga. I'm asking you the questions. How you feel?
It was a dope album. It was a breath of fresh air. I like how they didn't conform to everything that was going on. They kept true to themselves. For me, I don't even know how to explain this, man. How when they get together with Pharrell, it's just crazy how you know how you hear some songs and it's like you're like, yo, the bars is dope, or yo, the beat is dope. Like for me, sonically, everything worked, and I loved how they put the track to their parents first.
Got you. I like the album. It's super dope. I think what helped everybody enjoy it is that there was no expectation.
That's a good yeah.
There was nobody.
I mean, what wasn't there? Because I kind of had when I heard they would come back together, I had a little because you always do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, was it what was your expectation of it?
I just wanted them not my expectation.
No, you heard it. Yeah. What did you expect to hear?
What was exactly what I heard. Exactly what I heard. I didn't want them to go any way than what I knew them for. And if I didn't want them to go left field and try to keep up with what everybody else is doing.
Well, try to do what's trending, what's popular now.
Right. They stood in their lane.
They kept Clips all the way through. Production, Pharrell, he definitely this one fit a little bit better than the last one that he did with when him and Ye split the album with Pusha.
It's a different vibe, and I used to say this in the studio a lot. You're gonna get different vibes and different sounds with different producers, different engineers. Like you're gonna get different things, so you got to get out there and explore and find which one is the one for you. Like a lot of artists in today's day,
the ones that he did for Pusha,
right?
When Kanye released the 7 albums, whatever, I wasn't that excited about that production on that he did. Versus this one, it's like a hand in a glove.
That's what I'm saying. So when you're working with a producer on a whole project, they're kind of shaping the sound of the project. When you're splitting it, and maybe he comes in after, and now he's trying to make the sound or something to complement the sound that was already made. You know what I'm saying? Which is why it's important. Like they have that benefit of where they figure that out. They know what they're gonna get with Pharrell when they go to like. They know, you know what I mean? Now, when you go to Kanye, you go to a different, and I say this all the time, I'll say it again. Y'all gotta, in this day and age, a lot of artists are able to record them stuff and do their thing. That's dope. Salute. You're supposed to know what you're doing. That's the dope part about it. Now, the next level part of it is you understanding that this is a business and you can't do everything. So you might be the one initially doing it and doing what you have to do, but at some point you're handing it off and trusting in somebody else. You're gonna get a different sound.
You should anyway.
You know what I'm saying?
Do it.
Yeah, you're gonna get something different. You can still rap the same. You can still do everything the same. You're gonna get something different. Now you got you got different pots you could dip in and get different sounds, different feelings for the people. In today's age, everybody sounds the same because everybody's doing the same shit. You go somewhere right now, the presets are set the same. You go in the booth, that engineer is giving you the same presets he gave the 10 artists before you that came in.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you get what you pay for sometimes.
Right. Yeah, it was better than Fat Joe album. That's a fact. Fat Joe tried to recreate that joint with him and Jenny. It didn't work.
Joe's just a Joe. I don't know what's up with these old niggas. This is what I want to talk about.
Son said he was what he said he was. He was a 5%er. They called him what he said.
I don't even.
You ain't see that one?
No, Fat Joe said he was a dude. Fat Joe lost me when he said he robbed everybody in the gym. Everybody in the gym at the same time. No gun, no nothing. Just robbed everybody. I'm like, yeah, nigga, super nigga. Fat Joe from the Bronx, the kid they used to tease. And what's even more funny is that people don't know this, but we know his peoples. We've done showcases with the Cartagenas. So
he is a wild. He is a wild. I will say that.
No.
He's a wild boy. I don't know about all these stories.
Yeah, there was a lot of wild boys. There was a lot of wild boys. We're all wild boys at some point.
Oh, he had a nice little name.
Yeah,
he was doing his one too.
Yeah,
he was doing his one too.
What else is happening?
Yo, you seen Troy Ave?
Never listened to a whole Fat Joe album. He's gangster, but relax. You've never listened to
who said that? I ain't see that.
That's jail. He's trolling. He's got
relax. Yeah.
You got to remember that Fat Joe used to hang with digging in the crates. Absolutely. 50 niggas. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yo, listen.
No, shout. Hold on. We gotta go.
Yeah.
Did you see?
What?
Did you see the Troy Ave shit?
No, what happened with Troy Ave? You know, I don't.
So he on the West Coast somewhere. I don't know if it's San Diego or California, but he with one of his mans. They had a show. They on their way back from the show. They pull up at somebody's crib. They get out the car. He dumps something in the trash. His man get out, and somebody come try to rob his man. He run from around the car, busting.
Again?
He said,
if you don't know Troy, then you know Troy gun go off. That's what we can't say. That's what we can't say.
He said again.
Yeah, they probably gave him the name. Is what I'm saying. Oh, I got you.
Yeah, I was confused on that too.
Got you. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Back to the story that you were saying with Fat Joe. All right, absolutely. So Troy Ave got caught on tape.
Yeah, but does that mean he was one? I hung out with a bunch of people. I don't know. The name he said, it was crazy. It was funny. Y'all go. I'm not gonna shout them out. Yeah, salute to Jada though. But yo, I don't know what the guess is, but I'm having a good time. Yeah, but Shotty ran around the truck, letting loose.
He's a shooter.
Huh?
He's a shooter.
Oh, that's what that means?
I mean, he led around the corner and dumped on the niggas that was trying to rob his man, right? I mean, listen, they shot him in Urban Plaza, right?
Right.
The gun got loose, right?
Right.
Next thing you know, we see him on camera dumping in the club.
Yeah, same shit on camera.
Guess what he did? Guess what he did on camera? Guess what he did on camera also?
What?
Said that was the guy. Look, he said he said that was that was the guy, Your Honor. So I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, you know how it goes. You know how it goes. Did you see your boy Lil Meech?
There's a couple shit with Lil Meech. Which one you talking about?
All right. So what did you see with Lil Meech? Because I,
His,
you know,
his
I
man
thought,
talking about he threw the work in the guns on his lap.
did you see the video?
Nah, I didn't see the video.
It looked like he's gonna tell. Like you can look at the video and just look at his face and not turn down the audio, and you could tell he's telling. You could tell he's telling. Like just look at the look on his face. What was she to say? She said, "I'm like Troy Ave with that tool. Remy Ma, I'm a goon." Wait a minute. Well, listen. They're shooters. Remy's a shooter. You can't deny that. There's no denying that. Troy Ave is absolutely a shooter. So some people actually live it, part of it. And that's another thing. He said, talk about the greater depression upon us. Elaborate, young brother. Elaborate. Shout out to Magda in the building. That's her song with Fresher. Whose song? Nicki's? That's Nicki's song? I didn't hear that. Is that what he's referring to? We might have to bring y'all on the show because it's too much going on over here. I gotta figure something out. But Lil Meech, back to Lil Meech. So he threw the work on his homie's car, on his homie. I guess they didn't find it.
They didn't find the work?
At first, they just found the guns. And then they go to Lil Meech and say, yo, everything good? And the cop's like, well, you know, it's firearms. That ain't not such a big deal. And he was like, oh, that ain't a big deal. He was like, no, what are you talking about? He was like, well, did you find the other stuff?
Whoa. He said that?
Yeah, he said it on tape. He asked the officer if they found the other stuff. So guess what they went and did?
What?
Went and found the other stuff. Yo. Inflation is at an all-time high. All right. You wanna talk about that, Chris? He said,
Hold on.
ARE whenever y'all wanna what do you say? Whenever y'all wanna
reference
reference the story, vid, pull up the vid on. No, I got him. But that, you know what it is?
Yeah, we normally don't do that though.
We don't normally do that. We're working on a whole nother show for that, which is it looks like we should get into it. Real estate market crashing.
You know, it's dirty out here right now. That got to be a special show. That got to be a special show. So, what Rashida said, Remy and Fresher have a song called "Wait a Minute." Oh yeah, wait a minute, yeah.
Got you. No, but
damn. So you saying Lil Meech out here telling?
Yeah, he's a civilian. His name just happens to be Meech. He's not. He's a civilian, dude. It's like Little Chris. Little Chris is a civilian, dude. He's always been a civilian. His name is Cristo, Chris Rodriguez. So you get what I'm saying? He's not the same. Little Chris, you know, saying, yo, listen, I ain't got nothing to do with that is different than you saying I ain't got nothing to do with that. Get what I'm saying?
No, I don't got nothing to do with that. It's not different.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
Coming up. It's horrible right now. So this is what you guys want to talk about. Let's get into it. Chris, how you feel about that? I don't own any real estate, not yet. So I'm really not.
It's all right. So if you're already kind of set up and you already got your real estate, it ain't really affecting you right yet. Is if you're trying to purchase and buy. You know what I mean? The shit is changing. It's been changing. You know what I mean? Like people got to realize that they got to pay attention to what's going on. Like that's why it's big on planning. You know what I'm saying? Like I said recently, I went to Puerto Rico. You know what I mean? And I got to sit with my cousin. You know what I mean? We was chopping it up. Salute the Oasis experience. So y'all out there, y'all go check out the Airbnb, the boats and all that. It's a dope experience. But watching everything he's doing in the climate that it is right now, with the market high, you know what I mean? And being able to make the moves and the things that he's doing, it just shows that the plan and the preparation is the key. You know what I mean? Regardless of what's going on in the market, you got to be prepared. Like listen, man, what we lacking is we're not getting ready. We're not staying ready. We're just trying to get ready. You know what I mean? And we're not getting ready. Let's keep it a buck. Unified. They winning because they doing it together. We not like it's just we not. They not happy. You know what I mean? I was so salute the times. I was talking to him today. He's like, the crazy part is because I told him, I said, sometimes when you get away, you realize being away is what you had to do. You know what I mean? Because you got to get out of that environment, right? And when you come from that, that's all you know. Taking that leap to get away from what you know is hard. Because you don't know what, like I remember getting ready to leave New York, and all I'm thinking is, I don't want to die in Florida. I can't die in Florida. Like, who's going to come to my funeral in Florida? Like, I'm thinking about that dumb shit.
Yeah, that's heavy.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Because I lived a different life. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking about things different than everybody else. I'm like, I can't do that. You know what I mean? You know how many funerals I went to of people who lived in different states and like 10 people showed up? But if they was in the hood, it would have been a couple hundred. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, I don't know, man. It's crazy.
Bunky said, well, that's the problem. We are not going to unify. It's
I wouldn't say we're not getting unified. That's powerful. I wouldn't say we're not. A good thing that Tom said today was you gotta find the right ones. Like the problem is when you're around everybody all the time, it becomes you're so accessible to them. When you do something that is major to them, if they're not doing nothing, they're looking at you like, yo, fuck you. I'm not gonna come over there. I'm not gonna da. You know what I'm saying? But when you meet a stranger and you make a friendship with somebody who don't know your path and know what you've been through, and they see you do something, they're genuinely 9 times out of 10 more happy for you and willing to assist than the guy you know your whole life. Especially if you're doing better than that individual in the sense of what America considers better, right? Because I preach success is in the eye of the beholder.
I'm conflicted in all of this because you have to be in this society which we live in called America. It's always been self-preservation.
That's what they taught you.
No,
that's what they told. That's what they. And I'm not gonna say you. That's what they taught us.
No.
They did. They did.
That's
otherwise.
Not even what they taught. This history, all of the successful. Like, what do we try? No, hold on. Let me finish. What is the? No. I'm just. What is like we? What is the one major thing or the woke thing to be preaching right now? Generational wealth. Generational wealth. Everybody wants generational wealth, right? Everybody in the chat, you want generational wealth. But to get generational wealth means you have to plan for your family. You have to plan 3 generations down the line. And in order to get to that, Rashida says, nah, people are waking up. Self-preservation is not getting us anywhere. Hold on. Self-preservation is...
Yeah, but you got to get across your point before you read your shit.
No. But that's my point, though. Self-preservation is legacy.
That's not legacy. That's what they taught you. You said it's history, and history is what they teach you.
My legacy is my self-preservation is making sure that my legacy lives on. That's self-preservation. I'm not worried about your legacy, and you shouldn't be worried about my legacy, though.
That's part of the problem.
Nah, not at all.
That's part of the problem.
Nah, I don't agree there. I don't see it as a problem.
When you just worry about your legacy, all right. So for instance, I got multiple individuals around me who I hold dear to me, who don't have my last name. So if I only worry about my legacy, it's pretty much saying fuck them.
Doesn't have to be your last name. Your last name doesn't have to be what Jay-Z say about Memphis Bleak. No matter as long as I'm alive, you're a millionaire. And if I die, you're in my will somewhere. So that's so
he's worrying about his legacy, though. He's worrying about that man and his family. That's his legacy.
But that's part of his legacy. That his legacy is to make sure that his family blossoms, and that his tree becomes wider and wider and wider and wider. Now, if everybody concentrated on their putting their means into their offspring, so that they can blossom and be brought into something else to pass on. That's how you the Kennedys. How do you think powerful families that own the Colgates, the Heinz, this is what they did.
Yeah,
and
but that's what you think they did. They also empowered a bunch of people who was around them. You just was hearing about the big names, which is cool. You know what I mean? And again, I think the philosophy, what you're thinking is part of the problem. Because nobody gets the Kennedys didn't get where they got by themselves. There was people behind them who didn't get the credit, but still prospered from the situation. And that's what I mean, that they were how it was perceived to everybody, they were worried about them, the Kennedys. But think about all the people who worked for them, who lives they impacted.
I'm not perceiving like that. I'm just telling you how they Robert Kennedy the head Kennedy concentrated on growing his family. Now, through that time, there was extended family. There was people that wasn't family, but all of those people that helped them get to that point eventually branched off and did their own thing. But at the same time, the point of starting that was for the legacy. It was legacy. It's legacy. So you're trying to preserve your legacy. So now everything that you pour into your legacy first, and whatever else you have, now you spread it out. That's how that works. You don't, as much as you love me, you're not going to take nothing off your table to feed me first. You're going to feed your family. And then if there's anything left over, it's those who come. What I'm saying is, prime example, right? Just us as just in us, we would give everybody the same slice, right?
If we had it, yeah. Key word.
If you had it, what's the key word?
If we had it, everybody would get the same slice.
But that's not how reality works. That's the key word, is reality, because now we're doing what ifs. What I'm saying is, you will always, and this is the self-preservation that I'm talking about, you are not going to take food off of your table to feed your kids, Charisma, Sierra, and Chris, to feed me. What you're going to do is you're going to feed yours first, and then whatever's left over, you bring out, because you have to preserve yours first, right?
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. It depends. So, if my kids ate already,
I said first.
Yeah, if they already have 8, if that's it, we splitting that down. All of us, we all got to survive. We busting that down. I come from and not saying you don't, but I just come from a different time, a different mentality.
No,
if the people didn't look out for me when I was running around doing what I was doing, even just growing up, how I grew up, if they didn't look out for me, I wouldn't be here with you right now. I wouldn't be talking. I wouldn't be as blessed as I am. I wouldn't be able to wake up and praise God every morning. Like, I wouldn't be able to do that if I just worried about me. They didn't teach me that.
Yeah, but you're not seeing the back part to how they were able to help you, because they helped themselves first. That's what I'm saying. Right. You can't get to somebody that you don't have. So if you don't make sure that you have, you don't never give. You know,
no, that's a fact. I'm a firm believer in that.
And acts, because I have. You know why I have? Because I put on the blinders and I did what I had to do. I had to tell niggas no to feed my family, so that later on, now I got niggas in my will that ain't blood. You get what I'm saying? But you have to zone in. And if everybody took the zoning in part, we will get to the community part a lot faster. This is just my philosophy.
You should have said it like that. That's perfect. And I agree with what you just said. You should have said it like that, because then I would have been like, yep, I'm with you. But you started off a little different for me. Nah, I agree with you. You can't help nobody before you help yourself. But while you're helping yourself, if you have something you could give, you should.
Yeah, but first we got to understand how to help ourselves. The thing is, we worry too much. And I don't want to say too much, because it sounds cold-hearted. It sounds like how
came off like that.
I was cold-hearted, like, yo, fuck everybody else.
And I know that's not you. And I know
that's never me. But there's plenty of times I had to tell people, yo, dude, I give to you all the time. You don't even offer to sweep up the hair on my floor. But I will give to you. Not because I'm rich, it's because I have extra to give to you. You get what I'm saying?
But it's not even extra, and people gotta make this clear too.
I have to give.
You are willing
extra. Yeah. Yeah, it's not even extra. You get, because I need I need
Because
all
ain't
of
no
my,
extra.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
what,
ain't
yeah.
no, yeah.
So at that point, you know what I'm saying? But I I don't know. I think, Rashida, you're right. We do need to like really sit down and have an open discussion about where we need to really start focusing on, because a lot of stuff gets lost in translation and there's not enough time to.
Well, it gets lost in messaging. It gets
Yeah,
lost in messaging. And the perfect example is how this conversation started. When you started off, it didn't come across the way you ended it. You know what I'm saying? If the messaging was different coming across, it would have got it's all on messaging. It's all on messaging, how you say what you say and what you call it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a big part of it too. Like, we weren't taught to communicate with each other and talk to each other and have conversations and build. We were taught to tear shit apart and break shit up. That's what they taught. Like, look at the environments they put us in. You know what I mean? But now that we're out of that and we know better, we need to teach better. We need to do better. You know what I mean? Like, my kid got into something the other day. You know what I mean? And it was he could have went and just did what any kid would have do. You know what I mean? He had the common sense to think before he reacted. I didn't know how to think before I reacted. I was always react and then think. You know what I'm saying? He actually thought first and it worked out. You know what I'm saying? But it could have been different. But that's the way we were taught. So now that we know better, and this is the biggest thing, we know shit. We're in a different generation, right? You look at you, business owner, first business owner in your family,
absolutely. First and proud. I'm the first one that went to prison too, though.
right?
I'm
Right.
the
All
only
right.
one who
Yeah,
went
but
to
we're not
prison
gonna. Yeah,
too.
we're not
I
gonna
was
teach
just
them how
saying.
to go to prison.
If
But
we
I'm
give it out
saying,
first, I got the first.
nah,
In the
the point I'm trying to make, I don't want you to teach nobody how to go to jail. What I do want you to do is teach somebody how you got that business. What was the steps you took to get you? Maybe you did the credit route. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you hustled every day. I don't want to talk your source. That's for you to tell them. But maybe you did the credit route. Maybe you worked every day, put away till you got that shit. We got to tell these people around us, these kids around us, the loved ones around us, how we're doing these things. We
right.
can't sit here and expect everybody to get ahead when we're not telling them how to get ahead. Like, one of my biggest goals when I came to Florida was to tell everybody. I was even telling you in 2000. I bought my first house in 5. You can't. It was 11. 2011. Yo, Shot, this how you gotta go get your property. Shot, this what you gotta do. Boom, 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 boom. Remember, multiple conversations sitting down with you. You know what I'm saying? My mission when I came to Florida was telling all my family how to do it. You know what I mean? I didn't hold the source. I want everybody. The property is listen. Everybody who knows me know I like gold. Gold holds value. We know gold fluctuates, but it holds value. You want value is property, ownership in the property. I'm gonna leave it at that. Property. Remember the 40 acres and a mule. That shit is important because of why. I want y'all to ponder on that. Property. Yeah, Shaw.
To education. I think that is such a huge disadvantage to minorities, is the lack of education and the education that they're getting.
Is it education or laziness in this day and age?
No, it's education. It's always been education.
Eh, eh,
So
They
education.
can't go online and look up the same information you are?
Now they can.
I said now. I'm talking about
No,
now. Can
even
we
then,
say it's
yeah,
laziness
but
in
even, no, no,
today's
no.
environment?
Even
Today.
in today's environment, you would have to know what is 75% true to figure out the other 25% to get to.
Wait,
In today's technology, there's so much false information that a sentence of it could be true and you read the rest and it could be all false. Education is the fucking key.
yeah, but they don't teach you this shit. They don't teach you this shit in
But
school.
this
They
is
don't
what I'm
teach you
trying
this
to
shit
tell
in
you.
education.
Now, hear me out. This is why if niggas really want to make a movement, it's to educate outside of the schools. Like, you got to understand, if you believe that the system is rigged, then you have to understand the educational system is rigged, which means that it's rigged to the point that they tell you what they want you to know purposely. No. For real
It's a
though.
fact.
No, but it's It's like super deep. It's super deep. No, because
it's deep,
but
but
think
it's
about it.
not. It's
But
right.
no. But
You know how they say you
even
can't see what's in front of your eyes?
even when it goes to HBCUs, like the shit is like, yo, we gotta understand that it goes before you even get to the college, you have to have a basic understanding. And the basic understanding starts before you even start high school. Like that's where the attack plan needs to be. The attack plan needs to be 0 to 6th grade. And then give them as much of the truth and knowledge as fucking possible. And then open them up to the curriculum because you're never going to change. You're never going to change once you get to like the state curriculums and stuff like that because they're going to give you what they want to give you. You get what I'm saying? And Rashida says you have to be educating your children outside of school. You fail your children if you don't. Not only do you fail your children, but you fail your community. Now you're being selfish. Like truly, like it's really with all of the technology and all the information that we have, we walk around with computers. You would think that it would be that easier to get to it. But it's like, yo, this is to put it in, it's the phone. Even if you have it, you're not even searching. You're not even looking for it. You just go, you'd rather follow something that has 100 likes.
That's the laziness I'm talking about. So is it lack of knowledge or laziness? That's what I'm talking about.
No. By that time, you've already figured out your train of thought. At this point, I speak to people who they just want to be mentally lazy to do the work. So they'll fight this stupid shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's just a hot mess, man. It's
Listen, man, if you really want something, it's there. Like, it's there. It's not. And the problem is we want everything now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can only speak on myself. Like, I remember growing up and wanting a bunch of shit. But going to get the stuff that I wanted, I went about it in the wrong ways. And I said this here on the show before. Nothing I have now, I obtained from my previous life. Now, my previous life, I had some of the things I have now, but I no longer have them. You know what I mean? And I equate that to I went about the wrong way trying to get all of that.
Yeah, you don't have none of the tangibles. You have all of the lessons.
The lessons, yeah, but I'm talking about the shit that the property that I'm telling y'all that's important to have. I had that then, but I went the wrong ways to get it. It was bad juju, bad energy, bad. I followed bad, like, you know what I mean. When you doing bad, you might be winning in that time frame. In your mind, you might be, yo, I'm doing good. I'm doing. When you start and you change your life and the shit starts changing and you start going in a different direction and you reflect back, you realize like, yo, I really did all that. I put my life on the line for all that, and I don't have it. It don't make, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being real with everybody. Like, your intentions got to be pure in what you're doing. Don't lie to yourself.
All right, but can I sell a half a bird and give turkeys out?
If you want to, that's up to you.
I'm just saying. I mean, how does that pan out? Like, can you do bad for good?
I thought that too. I still
I'm
trying to do that. Like, maybe that's why we are the way we are, because it's like, yo, if I can do this, maybe they take that off. You know what I mean? Like, you start tallying up. You know what I'm saying? I still, you know.
I mean, but think about it. I mean, are we misguided? Is it like, because even us in our age, we still have certain principles and morals that we know could be a trigger to crash out mode. You get what I'm saying? It's like, it's always work in progress, but is it to the point of, do we pick and choose? Are we those people? Are we from that?
Now? Yeah, no, I pick and choose now. I'm not gonna hold you.
No, but I'm okay. Got you.
I'm not gonna hold you. I pick and choose. Yeah, and you know me. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen on my time.
Mm-hmm.
If you know, everybody who knows me. Like, it's gonna happen when I want it to happen. It's never gonna happen when you want it. And if it does happen, on your time, then you got me. You got that. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen on my time. And I leave it and that means whatever it is. You know
Yeah,
what I
I
mean?
just said no. I mean, because we would be hypocrites to not see the other side of that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But either way, it's all like
What's up, Cuzzo? See you out there. Salute. My bad.
what really can what can you do but just learn and grow?
That's what it's about. But as we learn and grow, we gotta pass this shit along, man.
Speaking
We
of passing,
gotta pass it along.
I need to figure out a way to do some lives to where we're educating some of these youths.
I'm with it. Let's figure. This is the thing. It gotta be
Because
intention. It gotta be intentional.
no, it has
There
no.
has
That's what
there
it
has
is.
to be there has to be a goal, right? There has to be objective behind it. You know what I mean? And it gotta have some type of. It gotta have something of value.
Like story time for like kids is like
They don't want to listen to us tell stories.
no. But what I'm saying is, you do it on the phone. Every little kid wants the tablet or the phone. So you
Tell them
get
about Western beef. Yeah, I know all about Western beef, Jay. That's funny. You know about Western beef. What you know about Western beef? Yeah. Not
but
you. I'm talking to Jay. My
no,
bad.
but you see how we tune in right now, right?
Mhm.
So now if you tune in with your kid and they're giving the story of uh something that went on that they're not normally teaching, or finance class or something, to where we're educating our kids, dude, they're on this shit anyway. If we're gonna say, yo, here, sit down, why isn't there something to where, yo, we're letting them decide what they're going to watch most of the time. Yeah, we have parental controls, but it's some dumb shit. You get what I'm saying? When this is think about it. Like,
No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at Jay. My bad.
I know this. Jay, you stood me up too. I wasn't gonna blow you up, but you keep jumping in while I'm trying to have some serious talk right now. So I'm gonna blow you up. I'm gonna start charging for appointments.
I'm all about that. I'm all about that. But remember when we were kids, and everybody who's tuned in, I need y'all to remember this too. Remember when you were a kid and somebody was trying to tell you some important shit.
Nah, that's
How you what you call it. So it's all on the delivery and the intent. We got to be intentional with what we saying and the message we trying to get across. You know what I mean? Like tonight we touched on a bunch of different things. So it's got to be intentional on what we're doing, and we gotta reach out to these kids and ask them, yo, like what do y'all want to know? You know what I'm saying? Like that's the biggest thing. And I learned this as a parent, man. We can't be wanting everything for our kids. Some point we're raising them to make choices, and we got to believe that we raised them right to make the right choices. At some point, we got to let them fly. Yeah, we here to catch them, God forbid if anything happens. Yes. You know what I'm saying? But at some point, we got to ask these kids, what do they want to do? Fuck what you want them to do. What do they want to do? So when they go get it, they're going to get it with that intention and that purpose, not resentment.
I'm looking for like 6 to 10-year-olds. I'm looking for kids that want to learn, that are interested in new stuff, and we just have to figure out a way to captivate that audience and give them great information. Because that's where, like, by the time you get to like 12, 13, you kind of already developed your way of thinking and understanding, and you get what I'm saying? Whether, by that age, it's you already developed. You want to get them going earlier. Way earlier. Like, I don't know. I know every time a kid comes into the barbershop and they parent don't want to be bothered with them, they hand them the phone. They're watching a bunch of, like, you can let Blue's Clues, educate your kid, Baby Shark or whatever, or you could get something to where it could be fun, and they're learning the same way they learn the song the Baby Shark. They can learn, how the great leaders of Egypt. You get what I'm saying? Some shit that where, a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm just wishing too much. But I've been on that educational kick real heavy lately. I don't know what's up with Dr. Umar and his school. This is where the shit gets fuzzy. Cause it's like, damn, homie, I was with you, but a whole bunch of other shit. But whatever, that's another topic for another day. What else you got going on?
Nah,
You only got like 5, 6 minutes. You want to play a video? You want to play?
Yeah, pretty much that's about it. I didn't know we was gonna go down this lane. You know, I normally don't, and I don't mind talking about this. You know, I'm not into the politics type shit, but I'm all about
Yeah, I'm not
trying to empower my people and what you call it any way I can. You know what I mean? So, but if y'all interested in what y'all's talking about, we got other people. You know, we got Ryan Todd there. We got Pieces of Blade. That's the name of Ryan Todd. Pieces of Blade. Then we got T-Town. But there's a bunch, finally TV, a bunch of people where we could put something together. You know what I mean? And make something happen. And we're not talking about just in Shad's area. We're talking about New York. We're talking about Florida.
Just period.
VA.
You got the world hours
like,
now.
Yeah.
It's all virtual. So even if you like, who wouldn't want to? I know some kids that would probably tune in to story time if they were being told stories that in history, true stories that they normally wouldn't be told in school. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta find.
So now, we just got to figure out how to get that to the masses.
Yeah, all of it is politics, but I'm talking about like Rashida, you know what I'm talking about. She's trying to pick. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Rashida, you know me, you know. But not dope show. You know what I mean? I don't know. The guest didn't pop in. His man actually hitting me right now, seeing what's going on. I don't know, but we'll get everything. We'll get it lined back out, get him back on. I'm glad we had the opportunity to chop it up and talk about this type of shit because we normally wouldn't talk about this on the show.
Absolutely, yeah. We don't, we're the guest show. We're the people who try to get the guests to the masses and pick their brains and stuff like that. But it was a good talk. Definitely a good talk. Definitely some good topics. Shout out to everybody that tuned in and chimed in. Rashida, we got Esperanza, Jay Royal. Yo, Jay, we got to figure this out. Standing me up.
He said Friday. Yo, can I say this to take out the show though?
What up?
Because I wrote this down earlier. I've been trying to write something down to say every Wednesday. Nobody's gonna hand us nothing. This goes to what we was talking about. It's crazy that we were talking about this, but nobody's gonna hand us nothing. We gotta earn that shit, which we have through our scars, through our sweat, through our tears, through our self-belief. But we also gotta know this: we don't need a lane. We gotta build our own motherfucking road.
Absolutely. Listen. I wholeheartedly agree with you on that. Rashida said purchase the Black AF book. You know what the AF is. But thank you, Rashida. Thank you, Bunky. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Make sure you guys check out Tea Time with Bunky tomorrow at 7 p.m. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Instagram Live, and Peaches and Blade with the homie Rashida and her cousin Ty.
Yeah, we gotta go over there and start some problems, Shot. It's been a while since
I don't want no problems.
Normally they come over here and start problems. We gotta go over there and start some problems.
Listen, the media world isn't too friendly to the people I got that I be riding for. So they'll dog me over there right now. Nikki's over there bugging the fuck out. I can't go over there right now. I don't have no, I don't really have
your cousin wilding out talking about they got the best rappers.
He's definitely I can't. I gotta lay low for a little while.
She said Chris is fake deep. Just Rashida, man.
I can't go nowhere to no podcast right now and talk because it's not looking good for this side of the RecBoys over here.
You know what's crazy? For the ones who know me know that these be those type of conversations behind closed doors. You know what I mean? So for the people who actually getting to see this, they probably like. I posted this the other day. When people first meet me, they're like, "Yo, you look mad mean. Like you don't want to talk to nobody. You don't want to." I'm really filling you out to see if I even want to entertain the conversation or build a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And that even takes time. You know what I mean? And then when we get to the point of where we building, that's where, it changes the relationship. You know what I mean? She said, "Yep." Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Murdoch Rivera, see you guys.
Yeah.
You were ready.
That's his homie.
And my sister said, true story. Yeah, that's just how I am. But yo, like I said, man, listen, there's no road for what we're trying to do. There's not even a blueprint for what we're trying to do. People have tried to make it. I shouldn't say that. It's not a blueprint. There's a bunch of blueprints out there for what we're talked about here tonight on the show. We got to take all these blueprints. You talk to a guy who's been doing construction 20-something years. We got to build our own shit, our own infrastructure. We got to see how they did what they did. Why did it fail? What was the weak points of this structure? What was the weak points of this building? You know what I mean? What materials did they not use? What new advanced materials? What new advanced tools, technologies that we have today, and apply? And I'm telling you, man, power's in numbers. Just gotta get the right numbers. Gotta get the right numbers. Cancer spread fast. One person could fuck up everything.
That's the key. Don't be the cancer. That's what you should some of y'all should wake up in the morning and say, yo, the first thing you say after you said thank God for letting me see another day is, I will not be the cancer. Start your day on positive. But nah, what you're saying is absolutely right. Listen, we love all of y'all. Everybody that rocks with us. This is a big
I don't love all y'all.
No, I love all of y'all.
I'm fucking with you.
No, I love all of y'all because we've all been blessed with this thing called life. And you get what I'm saying? So lit that shit up. Yo, listen, this is your movie. Lit this shit up. Like you've been blessed with this opportunity. You know, shout out to sleep in peace to my homie Sice. He's been heavy on my mind lately. And it's like, damn, man, a great soul. Like this guy is truly genuine. Like truly genuine. He was taken so quick and so young. And it's like, you know, I love him to death and I miss him. But it's like, damn, man, just for that, I gotta make sure that I make it count. Every day, make it count. Make it count. That's it. That's all I got. You know, we love you guys. We will be back next week. Same time, same place. Make sure you tap into our sisters. What up? Tomorrow's ladies' night. Thursdays is officially ladies' night. Yo,
we need to coin that phrase too.
No, I was about to tell him I'm sending an invoice to this one and this one.
Listen, if tonight I'm gonna definitely get this rescheduled because, like I told y'all, this is the guy I look up to growing up in Brooklyn. But next week, man, we got the Queens legend in the building, Mikey D. Yeah, I don't know who Mikey D is.
Go look it up.
Go right now, go check it out. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna say that. We're gonna talk about it next week. But next week we got Mikey D. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be super dope. And I think he's out there in the 8 by you now. I think he's Poughkeepsie. I'm not sure we're gonna find out next week, but I think he's Poughkeepsie area and shit. But yo, listen, people, y'all get y'all shit right, man. Let's focus up. Let's get out here and catch wreck, man. We out here reaching everything conceivable. You believe it, we could achieve it. Let's get out here and get it.
All right, my peoples, we love you. We out. Deuce.